Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm G, this time with a Dauntless video. And although I've stated and I still maintain that Dauntless hasn't really pulled me in as much as before, I haven't played as much as before, I gotta admit that the Dark Harvest was a really cool event. Now I didn't do the hunt pass and I didn't get the skin of the weapons because, I just didn't want to rush through it. If it was something I can do at my own pace, maybe. But this was just a 2 weeks event. I had to grind a lot for it, and I didn't. But I did get the crown. I have the video already up, and I'll put it in the description. And it was a good event. At the end, I didn't spend all my Dark Harvest coins, but not to worry. I think they became a stash for the next year. So the next year when it begins, you already have all these coins. Now, in the weekend that passed, the Halloween weekend that just passed, they added a new event and a new behemoth to Dauntless called the Bloodshot Shroud, which is the one that we saw in the original artwork that I pointed out that it wasn't Shroud and it wasn't a new, it was something different. It wasn't probably a new behemoth, but we have to wait and see. And it is, in fact, it is a new behemoth. Well, it's a variation of a new behemoth. It's Bloodshot Shroud. Now, Bloodshot Shroud appears on an event that can be triggered in Twilight Sanctuary. I think every 10 minutes or every 30 minutes this event triggers after you killed a couple of behemoths, or you can go directly to Blazeworks and fight them there in the rotation. Now I don't know why they did this, because I think they should have followed maybe the tradition with Phalanx. There's the event and after a while they put it into rotation. Maybe they were seeing people leave events, and maybe they were engaging too much in the event, so people were just aware of this, so we're going to wait until the event ended to then actually farm it, so they decided to put it everything together. Maybe they don't have a lot of players playing Blazeworks, so only high tip meta players go there. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I didn't make the decision. I'm not against it. I just I feel that there's a change in direction with the game in that sort of sense, but I like it. And why is this behemoth so important? Well, because it brings with it a new Rumour. Now, I am averse to rumors. You know me. I don't like to do 7 times the same thing or grind for things. But the Rumour this time came with a bug. There was a bug in the Rumour. It usually is 7 stages, and there was a bug in 1 or 2 of the stages. So Phoenix Labs decided that you could skip that stage by not paying platinum, by paying 0 platinum to skip it. So instead of having 7 stages for the Rumour, you now only get 5. So as soon as I knew this, okay, I'm going to do it because the Scythe skin is really, really cool. It's not for the chain blades, it's actually for an axe. And I've seen footage of this axe with this skin, and it's absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know if the Rumour was only triggered during the Halloween event. I got it on Sunday, or you can trigger it itself. Now, I know that the Bloodshot Shroud will be forever inside the game now. The Rumour, I wasn't sure if it was going to go away after Halloween, so I tried to get it as fast as I could. Now, I first tried to get it with a team of randoms in Twilight Sanctuary, but it's kind of complicated because there's a kind of mechanics that you have to trigger to actually get the Rumour, and so I didn't get it there. I tried a couple of times, then I went to Blazework and I got it solo. Now the thing is, Rumour is a bit complicated to get. Now to get the Rumour, you need to break Bloodshot's head while he's on Aether mode, and to get him on Aether mode, you need basically to get corrupted by the black smoke or the black goo, and not kill his blood or his red clone. I think when he summons a new clone, the old one dies and he gets a star. The Bloodshot gets a star. Now this also I think makes him more powerful. But once you do this for 4 times, at the fifth or fourth or fifth time, he gets into Aether mode, and this is the time where you have to hammer his head a lot of times to see if it drops. The first time he got into Aether mode, I couldn't break the head, but I was lucky that after his life drops to a certain level, he goes immediately in Aether mode when he summons the darkness around him. So he got into Aether mode the second time. I said, okay, I'm going to go all out and bang his head as much as I can. And I did, and it broke, and I got the Rumour. So it doesn't matter if he fled in the end, he fled, or it doesn't matter if you aren't able to kill him. It doesn't matter. As long as you break the head, the Rumour is yours, and this is what I got. I will post the build at the end, so stay tuned for that. The Bloodshot Shroud also drops parts from his head and from his legs, and I think from his tail, to build the new Revenant Omnicell that I haven't got. I still haven't got it, but once I got it, once I got all the parts and build it, I'm going to do a review about it, so stay tuned for that too. Now, speaking about the Rumour itself, you cannot skip the first stage. In the first stage, you need to fight the Umbral Kershai. Now, to get to 5,000 Ks in the interrupts, you can do it in two ways. You can either find him on the hunting grounds, where I got some of the interrupts, but if you don't want to do the 5K hit, and then this is a tip I can leave you for all the behemoths that they tell you to do a great amount of damage on it, go into escalation. If you're going to do escalation in the lower rank, they appear all the behemoths there. Of course, you have to get lucky for him to appear, but they are especially weak there. They are very, very weak. So even with a medium build, if you don't have a high build, you can still go there and get the 5k or the 3k hit that you need sometimes to do in a single hit. So that's what I did. I went into Umbral Escalation, the Umbral Kershai appeared there, and on my first throw, my first hit, lit 100,000. So this is a little tip just for you if you want to finish the first part. It's valid for everything, except for bosses like the Chronovore or the Thrax or the Malcarion. For those you really need to do entire escalation, go up there, or if there's a behemoth that only appears in the vents. But for everything else, you can use it here. Now, I'll leave you with a fight. The build is at the end. This is the same build I use against the Kershai, so there's no change there. If this helps you, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.
How is your schedule looking, sweetie? Try not to get